It feels like another world. Mist hanging in the still air, plants clinging to stunted trees on the steep banks of the river. This very special patch of forest in Devon is changing the way we think about woodland and the precious life it contains.
This is an amazing example of temperate rainforest. Everything is literally covered in mosses and lichens and ferns, and everything is dripping in water, which makes you feel like you've stepped back in time into somewhere prehistoric. Here at Lidford Gorge, we've got some amazing species that up until a few years ago we didn't know we had. Because of ash dieback and the changes in climate, so the crisis that we're facing, we have a very finite amount of time that we have to do something about it. Now we know what species we have, we are taking steps and doing everything we can to try to save those species on the trees that they live on, and also to look after the river and the rainforest itself so that it can thrive going forward.
Here among the trees you'll find some of the rarest flora and fauna in the country, including strange and remarkable lichens.
This is the string of sausages lichen, also known as Usnea articulata. And the reason it gets its name is because it has these fantastic constrictions or articulations across the body of the lichen. We call these the beard lichens, and the reason for this is they have this fantastic three-dimensionality to them.
And scientists are trying to raise awareness of these tiny obscure species, which they say deserve as much attention as bigger, flashier ones.
In conservation, it tends to be the big, fluffy, very charismatic species that get a lot of the attention. But for me, within a habitat like this, it's the small things that make these habitats so incalculably important. The lichens that you find in these woodlands are as rare, if not rarer, than the habitat in which they're found. And because they're so dependent on this high rainfall, they are really, really tucked up against the western seaboard of Britain and Ireland. But what's amazing is that it's these species within these woods that link our temperate rainforests of the UK to other temperate rainforests across the globe.
This is a reminder of how many of our forests used to look, but now only fragments survive. And there's a race to protect hundreds of rare plants and animals that thrive here.
Conservation charities have joined forces to protect these very special forests. They say, please respect the habitats by taking only photographs and leaving only footprints. Helen Briggs, BBC News, Devon.